Hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. I am popping in here with a Divine Feminine read. I do have a couple channeled messages here for you before I start with the tarot. Now, I'm going to start it off here with one of my favorite songs of all times, which is Soar by Christina Aguilera. Now, if you've never heard that song, go ahead maybe and pause the video now and go listen to it, okay? And if you've already heard it, maybe just do it too, because I listened to it before I got into this reading. And these lyrics are touching me today for some reason, okay? So she sings, when they say you should change, can you lift your head up and stay strong? Will you give up, give in when your heart's crying out that is wrong? Will you love you for you at the end of it all? Now in life, there's gonna be times when you're feeling low, and in your mind, insecurities seem to take control. We start to look outside ourselves for acceptance and approval. We keep forgetting that the one thing we should know is, don't be scared to fly alone. Find the path that is your own. Love will open every door. It's in your head. It's in your head? I forgot. The world is yours. Don't hold back and always know all the answers will unfold. What are you waiting for? Spread your wings and soar. Okay? And somewhere down farther in the song, she sings about, trying to change yourself for other people, or changing yourself so other people will approve of you or love you. Keeps trying to change, and that's a game she'll never win. Because it doesn't matter how much you change for others. It comes down to, why do they want you to change, right? Spread your wings and soar. When they say you should change, can you lift your head up and stay strong? Now, I'm gonna tell you guys a little story about something that I went through, okay? Because I feel like a lot of you guys might have gone through something similar here, okay? But I worked for someone for a very long time, okay? And at some point, I even considered this person like my mentor, okay? She showed me the ropes in my career path. She gave me a lot of jobs, okay? She really helped me out in my career field. And I was always very grateful for this person for giving me so many amazing career opportunities, right? That it kind of at some point became like a dangling carrot, okay? So this was someone that had a lot of influence in my career field. She knew a lot of people, she had a lot of great connections, and she was the kind of person that could have opened a lot of doors for me, and she did in the past, okay? But through the years of our relationship really started to deteriorate, because instead of her seeing my potential and seeing my loyalty to her company and seeing that I was one of her most loyal employees, I guess you could say, okay, I did my job very well. I even brought in new customers. I was very diligent and hardworking. Instead of her seeing my value in the company and my potential and really wanting to push that, she started to see me more as like competition, okay? And she's way older than me. She was, like I said, considered my mentor. She's like close to retirement, okay? And I'm pretty young in comparison, right? But she saw me as a threat. And at some point I realized that the reason why she was keeping me around in her company wasn't necessarily because she valued me or my work or appreciated what I was doing for her or how I was working for her or how loyal I had been all those years. She started to try and bind me and confine me and restrict me basically to like not like to knock out the competition, okay, to keep me on a leash. And it got really frustrating with time because the rules got way more confined. Okay, it got to the point where I was not even allowed to tell customers my name. Okay, so you're working with customers on a face-to-face basis, and I was not even allowed to tell people my name or who I am anymore because she did not want anybody getting the idea of booking me directly. Okay, she wanted everything to go over the company, which, you know, for a long time I went with it because I was a loyal employee, and I said, okay, that's fine, I understand, right? It's your company, I'm not gonna advertise myself, okay? But towards the end of our relationship, she wanted me to take her company over, right? So she was looking for like a, what's it called? Shit, I forgot the word. She was looking for someone to basically take over the company for her whenever she goes into retirement. Now, since I had been working for her for years, very many years, at first I was very honored, right, that she would choose me, okay? And I did go into that very neutral and very open to the idea and brought a lot of ideas to the table thinking, you know, okay, if I'm going to be running this company for the next, I don't know, 50 years until I go into retirement or whatever, then I'm going to want to do something with it, right? So this company was a company that never got off the ground, okay? She opened a company, but it never did anything. This company only existed at one standpoint, okay? And it was hers. And she had barely any employees. She was kind of the person that expected other people to make the company big for her, okay? So she wanted all of the rights, she wanted all of the control, she wanted all of the say, she wanted all of the notoriety, all the fame, all of the network connections, all of the reputation, but she didn't want to give anything, okay? And that was a huge part of why this company never got off the ground, ever. Okay, in her, I don't know, 20 years of building something, it just never went anywhere. So I went into this negotiation with her, you know, with all of these ideas of how we can make this company big and how we can do way more with it and how it could become something bigger, right? And that sounded great to her, considering she had been riding that entire company off of, you know, my potential and my work, okay? She had always, you know, taken a pretty big cut out of everything that I earned, okay? She was not a fair person from the very beginning. And the thing is that for years, I wanted her approval so bad, okay? I did everything that she wanted me to do. I was loyal. I was forthcoming. I took all of the jobs that she gave me. I was always nice to all the customers. I did everything to keep the customers, to gain more customers. I did everything for her approval. And all that I ever got from her in return was this feeling that she wanted to keep me small. And she made it very obvious too that she thinks that she's better than me, and she always put herself on this pedestal of she's older, she's better, she knows more, she is the boss, and I am just this little thing. So she always really wanted to keep me in my place, right? And that really became a problem when she wanted me to take over her company, because how am I supposed to negotiate with someone on a face-to-face, eye-to-eye basis of I'm going to be overtaking this company? She could not take that, right? Because all of those years she had been grooming me basically to be her little pet on a leash and do everything she says and fight for her approval while she's keeping me small and confining me with rules and making sure that nobody knows my name and nobody knows who I am. So if we're going to make a company, it was basically, look, I'll let you run the company, but it's going to be on my terms and everything's going to be mine and it's going to be my name and it's going to be my company and my connections, and you can just run it for me in my place when I'm in retirement, basically, right? So at that point, I realized that this lady had been using me for years, had basically throttled my career, okay? See, this is how they do it, right? While she's dangling that carrot in front of my face and saying, oh, look at all these jobs I can give you. Look at all these connections I can give you. Look at all this career opportunity I can give you. I can give you all these big jobs. I can make you all this money. The whole time she's actually got this leash around my neck, completely bottling and capping my career opportunities, because every single career opportunity that came to me, like when customers wanted to book me and wanted an appointment with me, she would say, no, that's not allowed, it's mine. And she would steal them from me. She would just take everything from me, right? And she didn't want any competition. So she never actually saw my worth. She never actually appreciated me. She never actually saw the potential in me and would have ever trusted me with her company that never fucking went anywhere, if you're asking me, okay? All she had was a couple people that she knew. That's it. I was the one in her eyes that was gonna make her company great, but at the same time, her ego was so big that she couldn't handle the fact that someone was actually better than her at her job. You get what I'm saying? Okay? So, will you give up, give in when your heart's crying out that it's wrong? I was put in a decision where I had to decide, am I going to stay on this path where someone that doesn't value me, someone doesn't appreciate me, someone doesn't want to see me shine, or they don't trust me to make something of myself? If anything, she's just trying to keep me small, keep me in her place, keep me in a place that's beneath her. She wanted me to know for years, you are beneath me. You are not as worthy as me. You will never be as great as me. Yet she saw my potential, so much so that she wanted me in her company and she wanted me to run it for her, but she wanted everyone to know I am beneath her. That is not valuing another human being. That is simply seeing the value in someone and wanting to squash it with your foot underneath you to keep control. Seeing me as her competition that she needed to keep on a leash because she didn't want me to be able to outshine her. She didn't want me to take that company and make something of it and make her look like an idiot because she never did shit with it and it never got off the ground. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what happened to me. And that was a pretty big, it was a very pivotal moment in my life when I walked away from that job. And I walked away from that person. And I walked away from my career, basically, because she did give me a lot of opportunities and she gave me a lot of jobs, but at what price? I felt like a prisoner. I felt like she was taking everything from me and using me and just using me and my character and my ideas and my creativity as a way to push herself to the forefront and trying to bury me in the process and trying to silence me and put duct tape over my mouth, telling me I'm not allowed to even put my name out there. I'm not allowed to have anybody know who I am, right? And I decided to walk away from that. And it's it happens all the time, and that's why I'm sharing this story with you. It doesn't even have to be in business. It can even be in love. It's where people see your potential. They see what you're worth, but they don't like the idea of you being better than them. And that's something that they put in their own mind, that they feel like they have to keep you small and make you insecure, and try and change you and mold you because for some reason you threaten them. Just being who you are, it threatens them. okay? Because it's threatening their ego. You're making them feel insignificant in some sort of way. But that's not your problem. And it's really, it's a liberating feeling when you walk away from people that have kept you small and have tried to make you feel like you're not worth what you are. And it's really because they have not found their own self-esteem. They don't know what they're worth. So they want to make you feel like you're not worthy or not good enough in some sort of way, right? So in life, there's going to be times when you're feeling low and in your mind, insecurity seems to take control. We start to look outside ourselves for acceptance and approval. And that's what I did for a very long time. I looked for acceptance and approval from people outside of me, only to find out that most people wanted to put me down and make me feel like you're not that special. You're not that special. It's like they saw something in me that I didn't see in myself, and I was looking for acceptance and I was looking for approval from others. And all I got back was criticism. She criticized me for years. You know, she was not better than me. I was in some things better than her, but she would criticize those things. You get what I'm saying? Instead of building it up and being like, wow, that's great, you did amazing work, she would find every which way to say, this is bad, this is not correct, you should have done this better, this is not right. And it was only because she saw my work and thought, oh my God, that's really good, and it made her feel bad about herself. And that happens a lot. We look for acceptance and approval outside of ourselves, be it from mentors, be it from people that we work with, from family members, or from our significant others. We want approval, and they criticize us and show us or tell us everything that we do wrong. Every little thing gets picked apart, and it's because they don't want us to feel like we're better than them in some sort of way. And at some point it's like, you know, people say, oh, you're so sensitive. Like, why you always react this way to criticism? It's like, well, some people just get criticized all the time. And it's like, for what? So how do you deal with that? If you have dealt with basically criticism all your life from everyone around you, all people do all day long is criticize you, and nobody builds you up. You don't have a single person around you that tells you, you're doing a great job, that's amazing what you did, you look really great today, you know, that's so great what you're working on, you're such a hard worker. No one gives you any kind of approval, yet everybody sees your potential and everybody sees your strengths and what you go through, and all they do is criticize because they feel threatened. That's why I love her song, because she says, don't be afraid to fight alone. You know, don't be afraid to go down your own path by yourself, because sometimes you will be the only person in the room that gives you your own praise and approval. You're going to be the only person that builds yourself up. After everybody gets done taking a hit at you and telling you what's not good enough about you or what you didn't do right, you're going to be the only person in that room that looks in that mirror and goes, you know what? I know that I'm doing a good job, and I know that I'm doing all I can, and why are people so hard on me? It's like, I don't feel like many people go through that, if I'm being honest. There are people out there that, you know, especially if they play the pity card all the time and, oh, I'm such a victim in my own life, these people tend to get a lot of, oh, you're doing a great job, sweetie. But it's like the strongest ones that don't want to show that they're, you know, they don't want to show that they're hurt, or they don't want to show their imperfections. Those people, they just get criticized a lot. So if you're in that boat, I just want to tell you, you're doing a great job, sweetie. I'm not even kidding, okay? That's not meant to be a joke at all. You Don't let people get in your head and tell you that you are too big, too loud, you take up too much room, you're too nice. Like, that was one thing, like, I'm just telling you, that was one thing that this lady, this mentor, my boss, criticized about me. She was like, you are just too nice to the customers. Okay, am I supposed to be rude and nasty? Like, but it made her feel threatened, because the nicer that I am, the more charming I am, I guess, and the more they want to book me or work with me again. It's like she felt threatened by my personality. And that's the thing that we have to realize. Sometimes it's honestly jealousy, right? When people always have something to criticize, it's because they're jealous of it, something, right? Like, how can you criticize someone for being nice? And I work for your company, like, shouldn't you be glad that I'm nice to your customers? I mean, what the fuck, right? But whoever you are, if this is your message that I'm being called to speak to today, okay? Don't listen to that criticism, and don't take it personally. Try not to take it personally, okay? Because if you take everything personally that these people say to you, you will feel like the shittiest human being on earth. And guess what? You're not. You're amazing. You are amazing just the way that you are. And you don't have to change, and you don't have to mold yourself, and you don't have to become this person and become that person and change the way you look and change the way you dress and change the way you act. Fuck all of that. You don't have to change. And it's a game you'll never win, because no matter what you do to change, for someone out there, it's not going to be good enough, because they want you to change because of who you are. They want you to change in a negative sense. Do you get what I mean? They want you to change so that you're not so special anymore. Like, just change for the negative. Why are you so, like, they don't want you to be who you are because they feel threatened by that. But it's like, why can't we build each other up? I've never understood that. I never have. Look, even my ear is turning red right now. Like, this is a channeled message for someone here. I've never understood the concept of, I can only be at the top if I break everyone around me down to the ground. Then I will be the greatest. If everybody around me feels like shit. Is it not better that we all feel good about who we are? Is it not good for all of us to feel like we are special in our own way? Like, we are all contributing something, and you deserve to be recognized, and you deserve to be appreciated and valued for who you are as a person, and not what you bring to the table, and not like, love is free from judgment, and people are way too judgmental, and they tend to judge others when they feel insecure. And it's really a shame that other people have to feel the brunt of, just because other people feel insecure, they want you to feel insecure. They want you to feel bad about who you are, what you look like, or what you bring to the table, because they feel insecure in some way, and they feel better putting you in your place, bringing you down from that pedestal. And it's sad, okay? So whoever you are fine the way that you are. You are great. You are worthy of appreciation and value, and you don't deserve that criticism. No one deserves to be criticized all the time. Criticism, there is definitely constructive criticism, but most criticism is not constructive, no matter how you try and flip it. There's always better ways to say something or get your point across without constantly trying to criticize every little piece of a person and a human being. It's just, you are good enough. You are more than just good enough. And it's sad that people make others feel like, am I good enough? Enough for what? You are good, period. Not good enough. You are good, period. okay? And if nobody has told you that in the last 24 hours, then go in front of your mirror and look at yourself and tell yourself, I am good the way that I am. If I know that I am good, I am good. Okay? All right. Yeah, let's get into the message, guys. Okay? Like, there's another channeled message before I get into the cards, okay? But it made me think about Britney Spears, okay? And how Britney was a star. Britney is the star. Yet Britney had a whole entourage of family members and producers and teams around her that were jealous of her that she is the star. So what did they do? They tried to take Britney out of the picture and just steal her brand. You know, and I feel like that's kind of what, you know, some people here in the collective also are going through, is that we're dealing with a group of people that see our potential and they see that we are a star, but they don't want the star. They just want everything that comes with it, right? They want the money, they want the reputation, they want what you built with your face, with your ideas, with your creativity, with your star being and star power. That's what they want. They want you to be the face of the brand, but they don't really want you around because you threaten them. They want everything that you build, but they don't want you. They just want what they can get out of you. They just want the money, they just want the fame, they just want the lifestyle, but they don't really want you around. So what did they do to Britney? They tried to get rid of her. Her family actually tried to get rid of her. After everything that she built for her fucking greedy ass family, they tried to get rid of her because she was the star and they couldn't take it. Okay? Yeah. So let's see, guys. What is the oracle message here for my divine feminines, divine feminine energies, okay? Even if you're a masculine today, let's see. What is the oracle message today? Oh God, don't ask me to pronounce this word. Please forgive me. Okay, Vajrayogini. Vajrayogini. I have the power to make each moment sacred. Everything is material for my liberation. My liberation. My liberation. And liberation starts at that moment where you stop taking people's criticism personally, okay? If you reflect on that, I mean, let's just, you know, be logical and rational for one moment, okay? If somebody is criticizing you and you're like, okay, I do that sometimes, okay, then, you know, it would be more liberating to change the toxic behavior patterns, okay? That's not the kind of criticism I'm talking about today. I'm not talking about valid criticism where someone is like, you know, you always do this, this, and this, and it's toxic, okay? Not talking about that kind of criticism. I'm talking about the kind where it's like, you just, you know, I'm just going back to my example of my mentor, of my employer, where I just did amazing work, right? I just created art, and she's like, you could have done this better, and you could have done that better, and also that doesn't look so nice, and what is this? It's like, is that valid criticism? She didn't even say one nice thing about it, okay? That's what I'm talking about today. And walking away from that, going, you know what? It was really fucking good. Okay? And that's liberating. That's liberating to realize, you know what? Not everything that this person is saying about me is true. Okay? Maybe we need to evaluate if everything that she is saying about me is because of her own insecurity. Okay? And the fact that in her deepest ego, she knows that I just did an amazing job and she can't take it. Okay? So that's the kind of criticism I'm talking about today. I'm not talking about, you know, someone trying to help you and point out that you do something toxic. So I mean, you know, we got to keep it 100. 100, yeah, okay. Got to keep it 100, guys. So, let's see. I'm just going to go straight to when her soul selects your card. So, someone was wondering what this oracle deck is here, from who it is. It's from this person, Lisbeth Cheever Gesseman, okay? No matter what has happened recently or in the past, Vajra, I'm just gonna call her Guinea, okay? Because her name is really long. Here's her name, for any of you guys wondering, okay? Guinea reminds us that we possess the fierce wisdom that transmute any pain or suffering into deep lessons that free us and bring us more joy. Yes. She's the call to wake up if we've fallen into that old myth that something or someone outside of us is going to save us. And I feel like something or someone outside of us, meaning like the recognition or the appreciation or other people's value of us, right? Because that is tricky territory. When we start seeing our own self-worth or our own value, how other people see us. That is basically as very detrimental to our well-being, because as soon as someone changes their mind about us, we will start to question ourselves, right? So nobody outside of us can save us, and especially not when it comes to your self-worth. You will never find another person that will make you feel good enough, okay? If you're looking for that feeling outside of yourself, you are never gonna find it. It starts with realizing that you are that way, whether someone else says it or not, okay? You are good enough the way that you are, okay? If you're a mother and you know you're doing a good job and you know that you do everything for your child and you do everything for their well-being, okay? And you do everything and try to make everything work, right? And then someone comes around and says, oh, you know, you might not, like, here's just an example, okay? You have a low income job. You might be living under the poverty line. You don't have the money to constantly buy your kid the newest clothes, the best clothes. So you buy them clothes that are made a little bit cheaper because you can't afford a whole new, kids grow through one wardrobe every 2 seasons. You got winter and you got summer, okay? That's a lot of money. Then you got shoes and jackets and all that shit. So if you can't afford a lot, you buy the cheaper things and they break more easily, okay? That's just how it is. So then you buy the pants and the pants get holes in them, especially if you got boys, okay? They just get holes really fast. So, you know, someone comes around and goes, why do they always got holes in their pants? Well, have you considered? It's like, is that a valid criticism point? You're just trying to make someone feel bad for things that are outside of their control. Oh, I'm sorry that my kid can't go to school in the designer clothes like your kid. I'm sorry, okay? But I'm trying my best. It's like those little things where, you know, you have to learn to have thick skin, because everyone around you is going to find something about you that's going to try and make you feel like you're not good enough, okay? You're not doing good enough, especially if you're a single parent and you get tired a lot because you're the only one running the entire fucking show and you don't have anybody to help you. And then you get the criticism of like, well, why don't you do all these things and why don't you go outside all the time? It's like, do you know how fucking tiring it is having to do everything by yourself? Okay? People will always find something to nitpick at you. That's just how it is. That's how it's always been. And most of the time, it's because these people don't want to face that they have made their own failures. But it makes them feel better when they can look and point at others and make themselves feel better about themselves that way. Right? Yeah. It's kind of making me think about one person in my family, okay? I'm not going to say who it is, but this person is very insecure, okay? And I'm pretty sure that one of the only things that this person has to their personality that they're really proud of is their OCD cleaning skills, okay? This person is a pro OCD cleaner. It's OCD, I'm pretty sure it's actually OCD cleaning, right? But they don't consider that a flaw. They see that as they're the best cleaner in the whole world. So that's one thing that this person always would hold above other people's heads, is like, well, it's just not so clean. It's like, your house looks like a normal person's house. A normal person's house with normal cleaning skills and children or dogs or whatever, right? It's not dirty. It's normal, for normal people, okay? But if you got someone that's an OCD cleaner, okay, it's like a crumb falls on the floor, they get the vacuum cleaner out, that kind of cleaning, they will always find something to make you feel bad about it, right? And it's like that kind of a superiority complex where what I'm trying to get at is like, it's like, you are good enough just the way that you are. You don't have to be the best OCD cleaner. You don't have to buy your kids designer clothes and make sure they always got the freshest haircut, okay? If you are making it work as a normal human being, you're not, none of us are robots. None of us are superpower. We are living in this weird generation of like perfectionism, right? Like Instagram, perfect families and perfect house and everything's spotless and the kids are all, everything is perfect. It's like, okay, let's go back 100 years. Do you think that people lived this way? Do you think that this is how it is? It's not normal, but we're like being conditioned to believe that if we don't live this way and our kids don't look this way and we're not dressed this way and our house isn't OCD clean this way, it's like you're failing. You're a failure. You are a failure, okay? Why are you doing such a shit job? Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Perfect. Like, okay, and then they want to turn around at you and point the finger at you and be like, do you think you're perfect? You're not perfect. Who said that you're perfect? It's like, no one. Why are you trying to make yourself look like you're perfect? It's like, long rant here, guys, today, but her energy is sharp, intense, and uncompromising. Yeah, just like my rant right now, right? Okay. She will not let you remain in an illusion or a disempowering story about who you really are. Yes. She wants you to sever all the ties to your ego's relationship to a person or to an event in your life and see it again with the third eye, with the wisdom that can perceive the deeper spiritual path behind the human drama. And that's what it is. It's just human superficial drama, okay? It's like, can we stop placing the value of a human being on surface level? When is it going to come down to who you are as a human being? But that's the thing, like if we all strip people of the things that make them feel important, like their appearance, like their connections, like their business, if we strip people down to who they are as a human, as a core, that's when that threat comes out, right? That's when people start to feel threatened by who you really are. That's when they start to put these superficial things above others and say, well, I'm better because I have a nicer car. I'm better than you because I have more money. I'm better than you because my business has more connections. I'm better than you because my kids wear nicer clothes than yours. I'm better than you because my house is nicer than yours. I can afford a cleaning lady. If we would strip people down to just who they are at a soul level, okay? Put paper bags. Put paper bags over everybody's face, okay? Strip people of everything. What would it be on a soul level? Okay? It's just human drama. It's a lot of like superiority. It's like, I'm better than you because of this, and I'm better. Well, have you walked in this person's shoes? Why are you so judgmental? A lot of judgment, okay? And this red female Buddha is the power we all have in every moment to take a seemingly everyday event or annoyance or unfortunate occurrence and use it for our own enlightenment. She reminds us that everything is rich material for us to elevate our reality as our embodied soul. Can I see the lesson in the chaos? Everything is material for my liberation. So basically you can use everything around you and everything that you go through to liberate you and to learn through it and to find the lesson in it and to grow through it. And I think that the most important lesson in it all is no matter what you go through, no matter what kind of a person you meet in your life, no matter what kind of a relationship it is, if it's a love relationship, if it's a business relationship, to grow through it by building up your self-confidence, not ego, okay? We shouldn't get a bigger ego through these relationships. We should remain humble, but, grow our own self-worth and confidence through these relationships. That's gonna be the better path than letting this criticism eat at us to the point where we suffer under it, right? So a big part of growing through these lessons is, I feel like, learning to walk away when you realize someone really does not see your value and only sees what you can give to them. Okay, so why is someone keeping you around? Is it because they really see your value as a human being? Would they be happy with you even when you don't give anything? Or are they only keeping you around because they feel like they can profit off of you, or because you give to them, or because they feel like there's something within you that you can give to them, or what they can take from you? Is that really valuing a human being? Or is that, it's like looking at a flower, right? And just wondering, I want to take that flower and I want to put it in my vase at home. Well, isn't valuing that flower just leaving it there to grow? Just admiring its beauty and going, yay, flower, you go, man, you go, you grow, you blossom. You're doing a great job, flower. You look amazing today, right? So, like, who are you when all of that shit gets stripped off you, okay? And can you walk away from the perks, right? I walked away from the perks of that mentor and what she was trying to offer me, and that, oh, I'm gonna give you this company and we're gonna make it big. It's like, no, bitch, I would have made that shit big. I would have made it big. And she just wanted to benefit off of that, because she saw my potential, but she didn't want to give me the company. She didn't want me to change anything. She didn't want my name to be on it. She didn't want any of that, right? So I had to walk away. I walked away from my own liberation. And what I learned through it all was, this is about my value. And if you don't see my value, then you can kiss my ass when I walk away from you, and then we'll see what you make of that company. How about that? How about that? You're trying to bind me to something here for the rest of my life and make me a slave. No, thank you. Why would I do that when this person does not even see my value and what I have brought to the table, not just now, but for years. For years. And it was never valued. It was only, what can I take from this person? What can I do? How can this person make me rich? How can I use this person, manipulate this person? She was so manipulative, and she thought that I didn't notice. The thing is, though, I always noticed her manipulation. I just didn't say anything. I just let her think I'm stupid until the very end, where I said, you know what? I quit. And this is the reason why. Yeah, you better know. I told her everything about why I'm leaving. And the fact that she never appreciated me or valued me. And good luck with the company, right? I don't know if she ever thought about that. But you have to choose yourself. Okay? Even if you know you're going to be alone. Yeah, you can't stay in situations like that. Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you cannot stay around people like that. Two of Cups reverse. Ending relationships. Walking away from people. Breaking soulmate connections. Breaking soulmate ties. Okay? Walking away from relationships. Exactly. Three of Cups. People, soul tribe, people in your circle. 10 of Wands, that make you carry the entire burden yourself. You are the one carrying the fucking weight. You're carrying the entire weight in a relationship. Let it be, and look at the Ace of Swords at the bottom. Yeah, this is the truth. How some people carry the weight of an entire relationship on their back, trying to please their partner, please their boss, please everyone, but no one is doing anything to please the other person. It's like you're carrying the weight of something on your back. You're carrying all that trauma dumping, all that emotional baggage, all of the issues, all of the pain that they're just dumping on you. And you're just carrying it through on your back, trying to make other people proud of you. At the end of the day, that's what it is, right? You just want someone to be proud of you. You just want someone to look at you and go, wow, you're doing a great job. I value you so much for all the work that you put in. You know what? They're never going to say that to you. You want to know why? Because for them, this is what they expect of you. How are they going to be proud of you for something that they are expecting you to do? It's like, this is your job. You are supposed to be carrying the weight of the entire world on your back without complaining. Why are you complaining about being criticized? You're supposed to be carrying this entire burden all by yourself. All of the emotional baggage, the trauma dumping, all of the burden, all of the problems. You're the one that's supposed to be carrying it and fixing it and dealing with it and not complaining. Why are you complaining? You're supposed to be this perfect little doll thing that we can move around like a pawn. Why are you complaining? You think Britney was allowed to complain? No. Britney, stop complaining. You're a star. Yeah. That's the truth. Yeah. And it's like people throw you around and, you know, they treat you however they want to treat you. They don't treat you like they value you or they value your time at all. And then when you walk away and you get up and you walk away, they act like they have no idea why. They don't understand what they did wrong. That's why you just gotta walk away and not say a thing. You know, but this is the message for all of you guys who are internally, where no one can see it, carrying this entire burden all by yourself. Day in, day out, with no one around you that's like, here, let me help you. Here, let me help you take this burden off your back. Here, let me help you and tell you that I'm proud of you. You're doing a great job. You have no one telling you these things except for yourself. And you know, you want to know what? That's where true fucking strength comes from. Is when you are your own cheerleader, because there's no one around you that's helping you with anything besides pointing out to you constantly everything that you're doing wrong. So this is your message today, okay? Clearing these people out of your life at the end of the day is liberation, even when you know that you're going to be alone. Okay? Oh, well, great. You were alone before you got rid of them too. So what's the deal? Right? Now you just don't have to deal with all this pressure, all the pressure that people put on you, all the responsibility. You're the one building the company, you know? You're the one building the relationship, keeping everything together, glued together, right? It's all on your back. All the work, right? To make other people happy. It's your responsibility to keep everyone happy, right? But at the end of the day, when you walk away from these relationships and go, fuck you, I'm only gonna make myself happy, okay? People don't understand that. For some reason, they don't understand that. So what's the Two of Cups reverse? The Lovers. The Ace of Coins. Yeah, a contract. Or it's about what you can give to them, right? With the Ace of Coins. Five of Wands. It's like, oh, how dare you? This contract, this could be a business contract. This could be a relationship. This could be a partnership. This is just a relationship, a contract between two people, right? What can you give to me? Tangible, okay? Oh, You want praise and recognition and appreciation. No, all I care about is what can I take from you? What can you give to me? What is your time worth to me? How can you please me? What can you do to please me? Oh, is that my role in this life? Okay? That's why I exist on this earth, is to please other people. Oh, great. Now I know that much. Okay, I'm glad we figured that out, right? And if you don't do it, then they're gonna fight with you. Oh, it's your job to please me. How dare you not please me? How dare you not do what I want you to do and you give to me always? Okay, well, what are you giving to me, man? What are you doing for me? Huh? All I'm hearing all day long is what I'm not doing good enough for you. So what are you giving to me? What are you bringing to the table? You want to know what the difference is? Is that people that feel like this all the time and feel underappreciated all the time, they don't nag other people constantly. Oh, why are you not doing this for me? Why are you not doing that for me? You want to know why? Because they know what it's like to hear it all the time, okay? They're not constantly asking other people to do shit for them. If you're like this, more than likely you are a hyper-independent person that does not want to rely on anyone. You don't ask for help, right? You're just trying to get some fucking praise and recognition from people that don't value you. Yeah, it's a hard life, huh? So, always this fighting, okay? So what's the Three of Cups? The Seven of Wands. Being defensive, feeling defensive here, okay? We got a Queen of Wands. You could be a Queen of Wands, or it has to do with your confidence, right? Six of Cups in reverse. So who knows who this Queen of Wands is? This might just be your confidence, okay? You're someone that's very confident, very passionate, very fiery, very, what do they say? Very like charming, very out there, okay? You're a leader, a natural born leader. People look up to you. You might be very attractive, okay? And I'm not talking about beauty. I'm talking about the personality is attractive, okay? People gravitate towards you. And people don't like this. People don't like this, okay? Bad memories of the past here. So, or you're just used to a lot of bullying, okay? You got a lot of bullies around you. People that just want to bully you to make you feel bad. So what's the Ten of Wands? Eight of Cups in reverse, Chariot in reverse. Yeah, carry this. It's like they want you to carry this fucking heavy ass burden that is so heavy to the point where your back is breaking under the pressure and you don't go anywhere. It's like you can't go anywhere. You want to know why? The sticks in your baggage are so heavy that those wheels don't turn fast enough to get away, right? Look. You're stuck, okay? Stuck in the mud. Eight of Cups reverse, Chariot in reverse. You're not going anywhere. You're defeated. You're hopeless. You feel like you're losing control. You're demotivated. You're depressed. You have no drive, okay? You're not going anywhere. Eight of Cups reverse. This is like, you know what this is? And it's sad to put it this way, but this is a broken spirit. This is when an oppressor or abuser or someone, let it be a boss, let it be a partner, let it be a family member, oppresses you and breaks your spirit by breeding insecurity, by making you feel so small, by making you feel like you're not good enough, you're never going to be good enough, you're only good enough if you give, if you carry, if you do, if you shut up and take this burden. And it makes you feel like you're never going to get out of it. It makes you feel like you got to carry this burden until the day that you die. And it's like they like make you feel like that's all you're ever going to be, right? Like that's all you deserve. You deserve this burden. That's all you deserve. And it makes you feel demotivated. It makes you stay with the oppressor because they make you feel like that's all you deserve. You don't deserve any better. You're never going to get any better because I am above you. And if you want to get anywhere in life, you have to go through me because I am better than you. And I'm going to show you and put you in your place by breaking you down and making you feel so small and insignificant that you can only reach the top through me. Right? That's how they do it. And that's why breaking free and going alone, going at it alone, is liberating. It's liberating because you put the burden down. And the biggest burden of it all is everything that everybody was saying to you all those years about who you are, what you can achieve, what you're worth, blah, 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 right? The death. I didn't even see it. Yeah, ending things. Permanent endings. Permanent endings. Going goodbye forever. And it's not because I'm walking away from the person, but I'm walking away from the oppression and the constant criticizing and the abuse. That's what you end up walking away from. It's the fact that it's not about the person, it's about the fact that you were around people or in a situation where you were never valued, you were never appreciated, you were never built up, you were never taught how to love yourself and be confident in who you are and what you bring to the table. It was always just, this is wrong, that's wrong, blah, 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 right? Yeah, you walked away from that. And if you haven't yet, on your spiritual journey, you will learn that. You will learn that. You will learn it. Because it's about liberation. You're never going to be free as long as you're around people like this. Because they see you, and that's the thing. You are Britney Spears. They see that you're a star, but they don't want you to know that you're the star. They don't want you to know that although you've got this major career, or you're just, you shine so bright, you've got this personality, you've got this thing, you've got this quality, you've got this charm, whatever it is, you've got it. And everybody sees it. And it's making people around you a shit ton of money, fame, notoriety, reputation. It's making them have something to talk about with their friends. They've got a lot built off your back, right? Okay? Their stability, whatever it is, their resources, whatever. Even if it's just, like I said, for them having something to talk about at their parties, right? Because their life is so fucking boring that they need someone else to break down so they feel better about themselves, okay? Let it just be that. They see you as Britney Spears, the star, but they don't want you, Britney. They don't want the star. They just want the brand. Okay? They don't really want you around. They only want what you can give to them. And the longer that you're around, the longer it annoys them that you're the one that gets all the attention, and you're the one that people gravitate towards, and you're the one that is why are you the chosen one? Okay, so we don't want you around, but we want everything that you have to offer. We want your creativity. We want this. We want your spark. We want this. We want blah, blah, blah. They want everything, but they don't want Britney. Have you noticed that? Okay. So what's the Two of Cups reverse? The Moon. What's this? The Moon. The Knight of Cups. So there's some sort of an illusion about someone, some sort of an offer, or someone offering something to someone. Eight of Swords in reverse here. Liberation. Liberation. Okay? Maybe even with the Knight of Cups, after realizing how much you've actually given to all these people. Like, you just give. That's just who you are, Knight of Cups, as a person. You're a naturally giving, empathetic person. You're a caring person, understanding person. Yet they look in that cup and they go, it's not enough. Oh, you're loving to me every single day. You do all these things for me, but I just don't feel loved. What the fuck are you talking about? You don't feel loved. Huh? That's weird. I'm loving you every single day. I'm telling you every single day I love you and I miss you. Yet you look in that cup and you go, I don't really feel loved. What the fuck are you expecting, yo? It's like, do you get what I'm saying? These people get so used to you as a person being giving, understanding, always there for them and their needs and their desires and everything that they want from you and who they want you to be. They get so used to you being this person that at some point they look in your cup and go, it doesn't really feel like there's anything in there. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, go find someone else that can do that for you then, huh? How about that? How about that, huh? So ungrateful. They get ungrateful, these people, yeah? I'm telling you. They get so ungrateful. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. That's you working your fucking ass off, okay? You're a hard ass worker. 10 of Pentacles. That is Britney Spears right here. I'm telling you, it's Britney Spears working her ass off, making her family a fuck ton of money, yet they don't want Britney around. They only want what she's working on, right? That's this right here. And it doesn't even have to be about career or money, okay? It's just about what you bring to the table. If it's about your relationship or relationship you have with your family or in the past, it doesn't even matter. It's just that you are the one constantly slaving over something, trying to hold things together, putting the work in to have a normal relationship, yet everybody around you just shits on you and wants the luxury. They just want the money. They don't care if they have to sell you out for the money. And you're like the sane one in the group, right? Wanting to just have a loving relationship. Meanwhile, everyone around you, all they care about is, oh, money, oh, money, oh, money. It's like, you think Britney Spears gives a fuck about money? All she wants is her kids, probably, okay? All she wants is a family. Isn't that the ironic thing about it? A pop star that brought in her family millions. All she probably wants is family. She never had it. You want to know why? Everyone around her was just greedy as hell. Okay? So if it hasn't happened already, at one point or another, you're going to go, okay, so this is all you care about then? Well, then I'm going to go take my cup of love and I'm going to go liberate myself. I'm going to end this relationship with you, okay? Unappreciating, unvaluing, constantly criticizing person here, okay? Or I'll just tell you to go, you know, maybe why don't you go try and find someone else that can bring all this shit to the table, right? Go ahead and try. So what's the Lovers? The Knight of Wands. Okay? So you're dealing with someone here, 9 of Cups in reverse, that's always unhappy, right? Always unhappy. Oh, man. Oh, why can't you do this better? Why can't you do that better? So you got the Knight of Wands and the Lovers. So what is this? About some sort of passion in the bedroom, or what's this? Okay, so now you got a partner who's non-committal, okay? Who has not really committed because they're flighty in and out. Over-sexual, or what is this, okay? Always nagging about this is not good enough and I want more of this and I want more of that. Well, bitch, where's the commitment, huh? Queen of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. You're self-sufficient, you're independent, you have a business, okay? Maybe you have your own business, right? Or you're just independent, or you're doing good for yourself, or you're thriving. Okay, maybe you make more money than your partner. So now that they don't have that to pick at anymore, now they're like, well, that makes me insecure as a man that you make more money than me. So what can I pick at now? Well, there's just something missing here in this area. Oh, okay. So we found something new to criticize, right? Okay. The 2 of Cups. I can't even make it up. Yeah, this could be about a relationship, right? So this is someone that you're constantly giving praise to, right? Because you're the kind of partner that's constantly telling your boyfriend or girlfriend that they're amazing and you love them so much, you miss them, they're beautiful, right? They're such a good person. You're someone that showers people in praise and affection because you know what it's like not to get it. So most people that never really experience a lot of like compliments and appraisal, they are the ones that are constantly complimenting random people, even people that you don't even know, right? Because you want people to know that their dress looks amazing and they look great. Because you know the value of what does a little sentence like that do to a person's day? It can do a lot, okay? And you want to make people around you feel special, okay? So you're in a relationship where someone is telling you, I'm unhappy with this. I'm unhappy with that. I'm unhappy with this. Okay, well, what is this person bringing to the table as a Knight of Wands, huh? Oh, that's nice. So you got some passion. You got some passion. That's nice for you, okay? What am I supposed to do with this? Or is this what's lacking all of a sudden, right? It's like, that's the best thing, is when they always got something to say about what they feel like is missing in the relationship. Well, do they care about what about someone's needs and desires? 9 of Cups in reverse. Has this person ever thought about your needs and desires in a relationship? You're over here carrying an entire burden on your back all by yourself, okay? You have no one to listen to, that listens to you. You have no one telling you doing a great job. No one is helping you all day long with everything that you got to take care of. Yet you've got a man or someone at home saying, I wish that you would do more for me when it comes to passion. It's like, what the fuck? What? Am I a doll? What is this? Huh? Or is it this that someone is threatened by here? The fact that you make more money, is it making them feel bad about themselves or something like that? Okay? Like, what is this over here? Huh? What is this mess now? Oh, that's the truth. Yeah, so that's what it's about, huh? Okay. So, yeah, we got a man or a woman. Well, it's a divine feminine reading here, okay? So I'm just going to assume this is a masculine, or it's a feminine in their masculine energy. Take it how it resonates. But someone here is acting like a child, because they're coming to you and criticizing you about what? Your sex life? Okay? Oh, I'm not happy with our sex life here. 9 of Wands and the 9 of Cups in reverse. I think that it needs to be a little bit spicier, and I'm not really happy with this, and that. It's like, boy, you got a girlfriend, you got a wife at home that is completely independent, doing everything by herself, building stability and a life here, okay? Trying to build everything on their back all by themselves, and you are sitting here complaining about that? Really? What are you bringing to the table? See, that's the thing. It's always about, what can I take from someone? What are you giving to me? What are you giving to me? How are you pleasing me right now, right? How are you pleasing me? Oh, I don't feel like you're pleasing me enough. Okay, so I'm going to make a fight with you about how I don't feel like you're pleasing me enough. And you're telling me all day long that you love me and you value me and I'm doing a great job and all this shit, and everything that this person isn't bringing to the table is still good enough for you, right? Yet they're sitting there going, why are you not pleasing me enough? What are you bringing to the table? You're not giving me enough. I don't feel enough affection and attraction and blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's good to know. So what is collective here getting in return? Is this person responding to the needs and the desires of the collective? How many times has collective had to plead with this person and say, look, I don't feel appreciated. I feel like you're constantly criticizing me. I don't feel like, you're not giving me the feeling like I'm good enough for you. You're only telling me all the time what's not enough for you. Where's the commitment, okay? This person is asking for a shit ton from you. Where's the commitment? As far as I can see, someone here is single. Someone here is single. Someone here is carrying an entire weight of a burden of stability all by themselves with the 9 of Pentacles. Okay? And all this person over here cares about is, I'm unhappy with this passion. Okay, is that all that's important in a relationship now? Apparently it is. Okay, for some men, I guess that's all that matters, right? So what's 7 of Pentacles and the King of Cups? Some sort of an investment with a King of Cups. What does this mean, huh? What is that supposed to mean? 10 of Swords, a betrayal. You feel betrayed? Or who's this? Or is this the masculine that feels betrayed? I'm not sure. Someone feels betrayed here. About what exactly, huh? What's the 10 of Swords? The truth. Here's the truth. Clarity and truth and revelation. About what? About a betrayal. What betrayal? Of feeling like someone is being charmed or used. Empath and narcissist paradigm. You feeling like you're being used by others, charmed by others? Yeah. I bet that you are. Because you've been surrounded by people all of your life that have conditioned you basically that you are only worth what you give, right? How can I use you? How can you give to me so that I am pleased with you? Okay, so what happens when you stop doing that? Let me guess. They get unhappy with you. Oh, you don't please me the way that you used to. Well, you know what? Someone stopped living their life only for others. Okay, how can I please myself? How about that? How can I please my own self-worth and self? What else do we need to know about this? A marriage and a one-night stand, okay? Wedding rings and an unconventional string along. Okay, so what? Is this a fear of commitment? That's kind of what I'm getting. So either you're married to this person or this is someone that has been dangling the carrot in front of you for years. They love dangling the carrot, right? That's what some people love doing. They love dangling this keychain in front of you going, oh, look, here's a ring. Keys on a ring, right? Here's a ring for you if you can catch it. But if you want this ring, if you want this commitment from me, first you're gonna have to become the person that I want you to be, and you're gonna have to do everything perfect, and you're gonna have to be completely perfect for me, and you're gonna have to do everything right, and then you have to please me, and then you can't fight with me, and you can't ever talk back, and then one day maybe I'll give you this commitment. Okay? So what's the definition of dangling a carrot in front of someone and trying to like mold someone into being this perfect person that you want them to be, right? It's like, I'm gonna string you along. I'm gonna string you along all these years, all this time until I'm sure that you're worth the commitment, okay? So is someone good enough the way that they are? Or is someone only good enough when you feel like they are giving to you what you want them to give to you? Okay, so is someone only good enough for commitment when you feel like they are this perfect mystical being? Like, what is someone expecting here with a commitment? Okay, and I feel like that's a funny thing, right? They're like dangling this carrot in front of you of a commitment, or you know, I don't even know what this is, but that's kind of what it's giving me. Okay, and then over here they're like, but I'm not committed. I'm not really a committal person. I don't really commit, right? I'm more of like the passionate kind of a person, right? I'm more of the in and out kind of a person. But I promise you, one day I'll give you commitment, but only if I feel like you have pleased me enough. Only if I feel like you have checked all the boxes and everything is perfect. It's like, what the fuck are some people expecting? I don't know. What are they giving to you? They're just wait. Some people just literally wait around, sit around and wait for you to give to them. That's it. They just sit around and want you to give to them and give absolutely nothing in return. And then they get mad at you when you don't want to give anymore or when you're expecting the bare minimum. It's like my mentor, right? Like, she just wanted me to give to her all those years. Give all my time, effort, energy, everything to her. The bare minimum would have been that she treats me like we are at eye level with each other. Like she treats me like I am a business-minded partner. Okay? That's gonna take over her company. She couldn't do that. She couldn't treat me like that. She had to keep kicking me down and wanting to show me my place. Because she wants me to be the one to give. But what is someone even getting in return? They're not really getting a commitment. Not in a business, not in a marriage, not in anything. Okay? So, and the thing is though, what happens when you've dealt with this shit for a long time, I don't know what this shit is with betrayal down here, okay? But people don't tend to go and look for it somewhere else. You know what people do? They say, fuck this relationship, I'm gonna go be alone. Alone. Because you get tired of people like this. You get tired of being treated like this. You get tired of giving to people and getting nothing in return. You don't run to other people. You just go, you know what? I'm better off alone. I don't really want relationships anymore. I'm tired of the relationship. I'm tired of giving and getting nothing in return. Okay? No value, no appreciation, no consideration of my feelings, okay? So I don't know what this is with a betrayal, but whatever. Yeah, the runner. Oh yeah, dealing with a runner. A runner in a codependent relationship, right? Someone that has a fear of intimacy. And that's exactly what this is. Listening to their ego. It says fear of intimacy, but I don't think it's a fear of intimacy. It's a fear of commitment. Some people have a fear of commitment. And like I said, it could be in a relationship. It could even be in a business relationship. They have a fear of committing to you because they like it when they have control. And they like the control of being able to leave a situation. They don't want to commit. They want to have the feeling of I can get up and run and leave whenever I want to. But how does that leave the person standing there that has been committed the entire time for years and has been trying to prove their loyalty for years and has been trying to prove that they're good enough for the title for years? How does that leave that person feeling there? You think that at some point someone's not going to get up and go, you know what? Fuck you. If you don't want to give me a commitment, I'm going to go be alone. Okay? I'm going to go give it to myself. I'm going to commit to myself. To myself. I'm going to build that business with myself. I'm going to give myself that commitment because I know for 100% sure that I am going to be 100% loyal, 100% committed, 100% giving, 100% motivated, engaged, diligent, hardworking. I know what I bring to the table. It's not your fault that someone doesn't see it, and it doesn't have anything to do with you or your value. Okay? So you might have gotten up and said, you know what, I'm going to give that commitment to myself. I'm going to commit to my own life, to my own dreams, to my own value, to my own plans, to my own goals, to my own life. And I'm going to start stringing this person along if they want to be strung along for the ride. But why should you commit to people that don't commit to you? Just putting it out there. Why should you be 100% committed to someone that doesn't commit to you? And that's where they get unhappy with you. It's like, why are you not doing everything to please me? Does your life not revolve around me and pleasing me? Excuse me? Does your life revolve around pleasing me? No, your life revolves around pleasing yourself and your own fucking needs and desires. So why should I do the same thing for you? Can you answer me that question? Huh? Some people don't get it. Hell no. Hell no. I don't do it anymore. I don't do it anymore. I do not commit anymore to people that don't commit to me. And I'm not talking about being uncommittal, like in and out of relationships. I'm not talking about I'm flirting with this person and then fucking that other person. I'm not talking about that kind of non-committal. I'm talking about I am focused on me. I am only doing me right now. That means I am only taking care of me, my needs in the sense of what do I want to do today, okay? What are my goals for the future? How am I saving my money? How am I putting my money away? How am I going to buy that house? How am I going to build that house? How am I going to invest my money? How am I going to build my career? How am I going to build the life for me? I don't think about anymore about what am I building with another person. If that person is not committed to me, I'm not committing to them. If that lady, that mentor is not committed to building a company with me, I'm not going to commit to that. I'm not building her company for her. I'm building my company. If this person over here doesn't want to commit to me in a relationship, that's fine. I'm still going to do every single milestone then by myself, right? I'm going to save up my money and buy a nicer house by myself. One day I'll buy myself a dog. I'll buy myself a cat. I'm going to have that life for me. I'm going to take myself on vacation. I'm not going to sit there and try and build a life with someone that's not doing the same with me. Okay? So I don't know what this is with betrayal and all that shit, but something with a third party here. 3 of Cups, Queen of Swords, yeah. Tell it how it is, okay? Something about feeling left out in the cold from a higher commitment. Believe me, someone here is not grieving over a higher commitment, okay? Either it comes or it doesn't. Someone here is not going to be running after that marriage any longer. Where's wedding rings and unconventional string along? Yes, someone here might have been strung along for a very long time. Dangled a carrot. Oh yes, one day we're going to get married. Oh yes, one day it's going to be so nice. I can't wait to get married. Where is it? I can guarantee you though, someone's not waiting around for it anymore. Someone's not waiting for that day. Someone is not waiting for it anymore. Someone doesn't even give a fuck at this point. Bitch, I will marry myself, okay? I'll take wedding photos and everything. I don't care. It's not something that someone's gonna dangle in front of my face like a prize, okay? I got bigger dreams, bigger goals, bigger things to think about, okay? Especially with a man that doesn't even know if he wants to commit or not. Like, get out of here. 3 of Pentacles. Working together with others. 8 of Wands reverse. Backfire. Or you don't want to collaborate with others. Return to sender. No, thank you. Okay? Some people work better alone. So, what's the 7 of Wands here? The 9 of Pentacles. Your stability, your financial success and abundance, you being single. Why is this being 8 of Pentacles? This might have something to do with you defending your work, you defending your stability, you defending what you do for a job and do for a living. I don't know. Why is the 7 of Wands here? That's weird. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun flirting. Want to date. Maybe you have to defend yourself from people, okay? People trying to schmooze you up and be like, oh yeah. What is this? Girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. Happily single, living in the moment, having fun with work. Okay, I don't know. What is this? Tell me more about this. Some sort of a offer, some sort of messages. Like, I don't know, maybe you get flirted with at work a lot. Maybe people hit on you at work. Okay, and what's that supposed to mean? The Emperor. Okay. The Knight of Swords. I don't know, some sort of communication, somebody taking action on something. A group of people trying to defend themselves, something to do with work, and some sort of girl talk. It could be some sort of messages about work. Okay, why are you showing me this? 6 of Wands, because it has something to do with public recognition. It has something to do with your reputation, maybe. 3 of Wands, and your plans for the future. Yeah, some sort of future plans. Knight of Pentacles. Some sort of future plans with a job, with a career. Okay. I don't understand the significant. A Queen of Wands, here again, here twice. Why is this here like that? This is the truth. Okay. The truth about this Queen of Wands, and something to do with someone feeling stuck or trapped or having to defend themselves because of their work or their career. Yeah, Nine of Wands, having to defend themselves with a job or career. It could even be about why you don't want to work with someone, right? Like someone likes you. Someone wants to build with you. Someone wants to work with you. Maybe someone wanted to work with you and you said, no, thank you. I don't want to work with you. I don't want to work with you. Okay? And this explains something about bad memories of the past. Why don't you want to work with that person anymore? Well, because maybe they were a douche. Okay? Maybe they didn't appreciate you. I don't know. Something like that. Why do you walk the Hierophant? Yeah, this could have something to do with someone with a title, okay? Someone with a title. A contract. It has something to do with a contract. A contract. Ten of Swords. Why you walked away from a contract. Why you didn't sign a contract. Why you are not bound to someone here. Or is it maybe because someone is jealous of you? They wanted to stab you in the back because they're jealous of you. Or why they wanted to bind you. Or maybe why you don't want to work with them because you know they're just trying to bind you so that they can stab you in the back at a later date, okay? So, yeah. What's a Ten of Wands? The Moon. Yeah, the secret burden that you carry all by yourself and nobody even knows. Nobody knows. You carry this all by yourself. You keep it tucked deep down within you because you were raised to be a hard worker bee, right? Confirmation. You're a hard worker bee, okay? And you don't show your weakness, but you got a pure heart, Ace of Cups. You still got a lot of love to give, okay? You got a pure heart underneath it all. So what's Death? Queen of Cups. Yeah, you might have ended it here with someone completely here with a Queen of Cups. Or you are a Queen of Cups, or it has something to do with your heart, okay? Scorpio energy, and a Queen of Wands. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, it's about that. It's about other people saying that you're left out and you're down and out and you're so desperate and like. Don't these people don't even know that everything that you went through is what made you, okay? What doesn't break you makes you. Something about you being poor, you being in poverty, you being broke and lonely and desperate. It's like, believe me, someone here is the complete opposite of this, okay? Because you fought your way out of it all by yourself with no help. Okay, no help. And I'm not just talking about financial help. I'm talking about emotional support. I'm talking about, you know, the mental support. You're doing a great job. I'm proud of you. Keep going. Building up someone's confidence, someone's character. All of that shit was missing, okay? So you didn't just build up your career from the ground up. You also built up your person. Because whoever you are, whoever you were when you started this journey, you were deeply, deeply insecure. Deeply. Okay? And you want to know why? Most likely because everybody around you made you feel that way. Everyone that you were around made you feel insecure, made you feel like you're not good enough, pointed out everything that you do wrong, everything that you need to do more of. You need to do this, you need to do that. Why are you this way? Why are you that way? Why, blah, blah, blah. Whenever you started this, you were insecure. Maybe you were this way, insecure. Five of Pentacles, very insecure. But you're not that way anymore. And it started when you started walking away from people that made you feel like you're not good enough the way that you are. You're not good enough to commit to. You're not good enough to give that opportunity. It's like, you know what? Okay, if you don't want to give it to me, I'll give it to myself because I know what I'm worth. And I know that I'm good enough. And I know that I can make it with or without you. I'm not going to run after your praise and approval anymore, okay? Four of Swords, yeah, I'm going to find peace. Peace. I'm going to walk away and I'm not even going to say anything to you. I'm going to be silent when I walk away. I'm not going to tell you what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling, nothing. I'm going to walk away in peace. I won't say a single thing to you. When I'm done with you, I'm done. Peace. Okay? I won't say anything. When I'm done, I'm done. Seven of Wands. Well, maybe I will stand up for myself, okay? Maybe I won't go down completely silent. I'll probably go down, swinging a little bit. Defending myself, okay? You'll go down defending yourself. You're gonna say what you need to say, and that's it. You're gonna defend yourself. And you might have also gotten to the point in your life where you don't let people say shit about you anymore. If they try and criticize you, you're gonna defend yourself. You wanna know why? Because you know who you are. And if the criticism is warranted and it's constructive and you have reflected and you realize, okay, maybe I can take that criticism. Yes, you might agree. But if somebody is just criticizing you for no fucking reason at all, you will defend yourself. It's over that you just sit there and silently take the beatings. This is who you were a long time ago. You took the beatings silently. It made you very insecure. It ate into you, into your soul, okay? Until you honestly believed that what people were saying about you was true. Now you don't take those beatings silently anymore, okay? Yeah, you release something, Judgment. With the Four of Pentacles, I feel like you know who you are now. You hold on to who you are as a person. And there's nobody that can come near you and try to take it out of your grasp. No one's going to come around and tell you who you are anymore. You've released so much trauma, so much pain from the past. You know exactly who you are. You know exactly what you have to give and what you have to offer. And if somebody doesn't see it or value it, then what do you want? Why are you here? Okay, closing words here for the Divine Feminine, please. Yeah, this is about working together with others. Okay, you working together with others. I'm pretty sure you can work very well with others. Nine of Wands, you can work very well with others. You don't have a problem working together with others. But you might tend to stay alone because you know that these people over here, they look pretty judgmental ganging up on one person, right? There's some sort of a weird collaboration going on between these three people, all looking at this one person who feels like they have to defend themselves with a stick. Why is that? Why is that? Why is it like that? Why does one person feel like they need to defend themselves? I don't know. Okay, probably because those three people are judgmental as hell and all they care about is money. And all they are looking to get from one person is, what can you give to me? What can you give? What can I get from you? And you said, okay, fine, if this is all it's about here, these tangible things, I'm not interested. Okay, fine, keep your shit. Keep your tangible things. Keep your money. Keep your rings. Keep your commitments. I'm not committing to any of this shit anymore. I'm not going to wait around for it to come either. I feel like someone here waited a very long time for commitments. Because someone here was very committed for a very long time. To multiple people, to multiple things, very committed. And someone here waited around for commitments for a very long time, to the point where they started saying, you know what, fuck your commitments. You can keep your commitments because you're dangling them in front of my face like a carrot. I'm not interested in your commitments anymore. I'm just going to commit to myself. Okay? And that's liberation. That's liberation. Okay? That's transformation. So I'm going to leave it at that, okay? I hope that this message reaches who it's meant to reach. I hope that it helps you on your path. And thanks for listening to my rant. I'm going to leave it at that. Bye.